can you tell me a little bit more about yourself and Taste Filter?
Sure. Taste Filter is a project that started 6 years ago. It's a new way to navigate content, so we're getting away from the traditional model of pagination, of search queries, of the back and forth between results and details and search and result detail search. So we're trying to have a conversation with the user instead of just letting him do trial and error. So it's very visual, very interactive, and it can be used by a 4-year-old or 70, 80, 90-year-olds. Everybody understands.
Awesome. And how many years have you spoken at ConFoo?
I think it was my 7th presentation at ConFoo. I'm not sure. One year I did 3 presentations in a year. That was a lot. Last year I did 2, I think, or 1, and this year I did just 1.
Awesome. And so, since you've been a veteran, actually, of ConFoo, what does ConFoo really mean to you?
Well, I think it's the nicest and biggest gathering of the tech community in Montreal, and it's fairly big in scope. It tries to encompass pretty much everything. I think it's very interesting, and knowing the organizers personally, I know how much effort they put into it, and I appreciate it. I mean, it's important that these things happen, and it's important that they happen in a nice setting and a comfortable place where people feel free to talk and exchange, and I think it's good, yeah.
Awesome.
Maybe it's gotten a bit too wide, but yeah.
That's great. And I guess since you're running a startup and you've spoken for so many years, so how has being a speaker at ConFoo shaped your experience and things
Well,
like that?
there's one thing. It's one thing to know things and to express them to your friends. It's another thing to take your ideas and expose them to the public and deal with the reactions. The first year I exposed on a very specific, very high-level topic, and I lost 90% of my audience within 10 minutes, and that made me nervous. I spoke faster. It made me basically deal with the public better and feel more comfortable in front of people. And then I've adapted. Now I don't speak about technical things anymore. I speak more about general concepts and navigation and stuff.
Awesome. And shifting gears a little bit, do you plan on doing anything on Windows Phone?
We do. We'd like to port the app on tablets. Right now it's on Android, and we're looking for a partner. We're not so sure yet. Everybody's asking why it's not an iPad, so we'll do iPad. But I think the Windows Phone is interesting, but also because Windows is integrated now, and these touchscreen laptops are coming, and our app works well with touch. It doesn't need to be on a tablet or on a phone. And I'm really interested in seeing how that's going to shape up.
Awesome. And since you are in our lounge, how are you finding it? How are you liking the lounge?
It's nice, comfortable. I see a lot of comfortable people sitting around talking or enjoying their laptops. And I think it's great to have an atmosphere like this in a conference. Yeah.
Awesome. And have you actually been 3D scanned?
No, I don't fancy that. I think the back of my head belongs somewhere where I don't
When you don't see it.
Yeah.
Well, you can prop it at your desk at the office.
I guess, yeah.
And just the last question for you, since we are Make Web Not War and we are with Microsoft, just your thoughts on what Microsoft can do better in terms of open source.
Well, they could tell us what's happening with the XNA framework. They could maybe get involved in Mono a little bit more. I understand the shift towards web technologies, but what we're doing needs more performance, and web is not the most performant platform.
Yeah.
And I think it would be nice if they invested some effort into... I understand the ubiquity of web, but I think there are certain needs that are more specific, and it'd be nice to see them invest some effort into that.
Awesome.
Demonstrate support, yeah.
Cool. Great. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay.
And that's it, guys.